Welcome everybody, my name is RC. Now, when you start Photoshop for the first time, you're going to notice that there are a couple of changes that are very, very cool. Now, you have stuff like zooming in and zooming out, having it be very, very smooth. You can also toss an image, and you can rotate that canvas. Let's explore all three of those. Photoshop CS4 has got some great new features that take advantage of your computer's video hardware. So there's a couple of them. They're really, really short, but what they do very well. Take a look at this. First thing that I want to do is I want to talk about zooming. I'm going to click on the zoom tool. Now, you know zoom normally as just click and it goes in, right? And you hold down the option key, click, and it goes out. But take a look at this. I'm just going to click and press. Smooth zooming in. As you zoom in, it sharpens up. Looks pretty good. I'm at 225%. I'm going to hold down the option key and zoom out. 172%. I'm going to zoom out some more. This was something else that really bothered me in other versions of Photoshop. You always have to be at a specific percentage in order for something to look good. If you weren't at that percentage, it didn't look good. Now, you can kind of zoom in and zoom out and do very, very well. So, that I'm loving. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit more, get over here to these buildings. The next thing that I think is really cool is toss physics. Take a look at this. Here's my hand tool. Now, normally you would use a hand tool like this, right? Click and drag. But watch this. I'm going to go over here and just going to click, drag, and release. Click, drag, and release. Click, drag, and release. So now it's almost kind of like flicking with an iPod. So that looks good. So that physics is pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out here. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's another one that's really cool. I'm going to zoom in over here. As you start getting in closer and closer, you'll notice that a grid is going to appear. That grid is a pixel grid. So another thing that's been added that I think is great. I'm going to click on Fit on Screen here. Brings me right back to the screen. The last thing that we've added to this is canvas rotation. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out here. That's my entire canvas for this file. But notice inside of the hand tool, you can rotate view. So you can take your canvas and rotate it. The beauty of this is for individuals who work with like Wacom tablets that work at an angle, or artists that like to draw. Now you can work at an angle, and things like rulers and guides, take a look, are all respecting that. Matter of fact, if I click on, let's say, my type tool, and I type in New York City, it also respects that tilt. So it's a great addition to it. If you want to be able to tilt yourself back to normal, you can always just go back to that canvas rotation. You can just double click it, and it brings you right back to square one. So there you have it. Really small changes, but it does make the experience of Photoshop a lot better. Now, for more information, if you're an app member, you want to go to the Photoshop CS4 Learning Center and take a look at all of the videos that we have there. If you're not a member, the place that you want to be is photoshopuser.com. My name is RC. I'll see you guys soon.